Many people ask me right away, why am I into Japanese sake? What do I know about Japanese sake? To learn about sake, you had to learn about the history and culture of Japan. I came to Japan in 1994 for the first time, and as soon as I landed, I knew that it was going to be a very important place for me for the rest of my life. Sake is about an experience. It's about culture, it's about tradition, it's about also looking forward. The more I traveled in Japan, and the more I saw the differences of food and sake, the more I got interested. And through those travels, I started to learn about the culture and traditions and history of Japan. I was more than interested in sake. It had started to become a passion. We're back in Japan on our annual brewing season tour, and we're just south of Osaka in Wakayama Prefecture at Hiveh Brewery. This brewery is very instrumental in bringing sake to the younger generation with their special brand called Kido. Let's go inside and learn more about how this brewery is bringing sake to the next younger generation.
そうですね、これからの日本酒をそういう若い方や海外の方に広めるのってもう一番大切だと思っていまして、でやっぱりその今一番やりやすいのはひょっとしたらこう、年の取ったですね方々に飲んでいただくっていうのが一番いいのかも、一番売れるのかもしれないんですけど、逆にその若い方々にそういう日本酒の良さということを伝えていかないと、僕たち酒の文化ってもう終わってしまうんじゃないかって思っているんですよ。で、その難しいことだけどもやりがいのあることが、そういう若い方に伝えていくことじゃないかなと。で、その根本にあるのは、自分たちがいい酒を作る、いい酒を作った上でいろんなこう広めるような活動で知っていただくっていうのが大事かなって思ってますね。
The future of sake needed to go international. The sake industry and the sake consumption had been going down for about 10 years, and that many breweries and family traditions were closing or disappearing. There's lots of people helping bring sake to the international market, and we all need to work together. But we feel, and I feel, that we have a very different approach, and that's why we say here we want to lead a global sake movement. We promote the sharing culture, that we have incredible, real, authentic sake created, brewed in Japan, and very important, put sake where it's never been tasted or found before. Many of the brewers, the toji, get very excited about electronic music. So when we come together, it's usually a big explosion. This is some of, I guess, what you would call the anti-sake values of what we're promoting. Bringing sake into club culture with ambassadors who believe and have knowledge in sake, to again honor sharing culture and to look forward and progressive and respect the culture of sake. Clubbing isn't the only area that we're trying to bring, that we're trying to promote sake. Also, we're doing a lot of special food pairings and dinner events. And these type of events, we want them to be fun and also innovative, because I think that's what I try to do in my music. It should be fun, but it should be progressive and modern. And I also think all of our breweries are doing the same thing. They have tradition, but they're looking forward to create new tastes and new innovation. It's very important that we're introducing new people to sake. We need to connect to international market. We need to connect to the young people. And so we want to make sure that we give an incredible first experience. If someone has a bad experience with sake or with anything, they may never return. And to deliver the most incredible experience for the first time or for a sake connoisseur, we've collaborated with some of the most incredible breweries in Japan. You know, I come to Japan, I travel, I'm drinking and trying, I'm visiting different breweries, and the breweries that I find a connection with, a connection in taste, a connection of the workers, of the toji. This is how we decide that would be a good partner. Our partners are our friends are our partners. I remember the first moment I came to Matsumoto. It was about 2008. I was doing the sake sommelier course, and we came in and we saw these old buildings and the chimney, and then we all went into the old house and sat on the tatami mats in front of this beautiful garden. And this was before I even tasted the sake, but the feeling of the Matsumoto Shuzo was already there. And then when you took that feeling, that picture, and then tasted, it was a perfect moment. The Matsumoto brothers take more control and find a way to take their tradition and heritage of their father, of their grandfathers, and bring their own ideas and look forward, but always respecting the past. There's many beautiful kuras in this area because of the water. That Fushimi water in Japan is very, very highly regarded. And that sake is 80% water. This has to be part of the beginning of what makes Matsumoto and Shuhari an incredible sake to begin with. I believe in the creativity and the quality of sake and of the breweries we're working with, just as much as I believe in technology, but also at a high quality, and the aesthetics that bring all this together and bring, my two passions together. Music, actually three passions, music, sake, and both tied together by technology. I hope that by supporting and growing the international sake community, that I can support each of the tojis, each of the brewmasters, so that they can be as creative as possible. Together we can actually help this incredible industry expand and let Japan reach the rest of the world.